Yes, indeed. You're welcome back to the AM Club, coming to you live on MX24 from our studios here in East Legon. It's time for Lifestyle Daily, and in line with World Sight Day, we'll be discussing the importance of protecting, preserving, and prioritizing our sight. Now, every year on October 14th, the world celebrates World Sight Day to raise awareness on the importance of good eye care around the globe. This year's celebration is on the theme, Love Your Eyes. Hashtag Love Your Eyes is all about being aware of your own eye health, and if you are able to, get a sight test or recommend others to do the same. You should protect, preserve, and prioritize your eyes. And today, we'll be teaching you how to just do that. But before we get into it, I beg your pardon, remember you are a major part of the show. Have you had an eye test done before? Are you currently experiencing any eye problem? Please send us your thoughts, your experiences, questions via WhatsApp message or WhatsApp line 0550-331-511, 0550-331-511, or tweet at us at MX24GH with the hashtag the AM Club. We will also open the phone lines, I must say, at the end of the conversation, so get ready to call in with your questions. Edma is standing by with a big conversation. Edma?
Well, thank you very much for that, Godwin. So joining us on this conversation, we have Dr. Raphael Baffour, who is an optometrist at Lens Vision Optic Halls. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the AM Club.
Thank you.
So should I call you Raphael, Dr. Raphael?
Yeah, you can call me Raphael.
Okay, are you sure?
Just call me Ralph.
Ralph. Okay, I like Ralph. Okay, let's go for Ralph. Okay, so Ralph, today we are celebrating World Sight Day, and it's such an important day to create awareness on how to take care of your eyes. So let me just start the conversation by saying, how important is World Sight Day, especially when it comes to us Ghanaians?
Okay, so thank you so much for the question. As you rightly said, World Sight Day is basically about awareness creation.
Yeah.
So it was a day set up by an NGO called IAPB, International Agency for Prevention of Blindness, to create our awareness annually about the importance of eye health and the need to care for your eyes. Yeah. Basically, it's hinged on prevention of blindness.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So a survey was conducted by the Ghana Health Service, GHS, and they disclosed that 227,920 Ghanaians are blind. And according to the statistics, 54% of the blindness was caused by cataract, while 19.4% was due to glaucoma, with 12.3% caused by post-segment diseases such as diabetes, and 11.2% from cornea-related diseases. So based on all these statistics, would you say that it is quite about time that Ghanaians do start taking care of their eyesight?
Yes, as you rightly say, as you can see from the statistics, there are alarming rates. When you talk about blindness, there are alarming rates in Ghana. So I think the eye care in Ghana, when you consider the urban areas, I mean the cities, it's fairly good, but I still think it's below average.
Yeah.
But when you go to the remote areas, it's really, really bad. You will not believe what you see. Some of the cases that you see, things that you might have learned in books, but might not have ever had an encounter or experience before. You see them in those villages. And serious conditions.
What are those conditions?
You can see serious glaucoma. Someone has glaucoma, and then the person is almost blind, and then you ask, why haven't you visited an eye clinic? They don't get you, they can't give you any explanation. Yeah.
Wow.
So you see glaucoma, you see a lot of corneal diseases.
Yes, yeah.
Like,
I mean, from the survey, did mention that 54.8% of blindness was caused by cataract as well.
Yeah,
and that's the largest percentage. So can you just give us a bit information about what that is?
Okay, cataract is an age-related condition.
Okay.
So basically, I would say eventually all of us at some point in our age might have cataract.
Hey, so how do you prevent? How do you prevent it?
Cataract, for now, you cannot prevent cataract.
Okay.
So it's just like wrinkling of the skin.
Okay.
So cataract is an age-related condition. Okay. As you age, there is a build-up of what you call free radicals.
Okay.
So free radicals are let's say the end product of metabolism as your body is working up and down and all that.
Yeah.
So as free radicals collect in your body when you age causes the lens. There is a lens inside the eye. The lens that we see are artificial lenses. There is an actual lens inside the eye.
Okay.
It's supposed to be transparent.
Okay.
But as you age, it reduces in transparency, it becomes more opaque, and then it causes a blurred vision.
Okay.
Yeah, so it can cause blindness, but usually it causes reversible blindness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, in our daily activities, we take care of ourselves. We watch what we take in into our body. You know, when it comes to, for example, personal hygiene, fitness, and looking after ourselves as a person. But then we forget the eyes, and we forget how important our eyesights are to ourselves as a human being. So can you just talk about the importance of eyesight to us humans? I mean, apart from it making us see and, you know, giving us vision, how important is it to the human body?
Okay, so I will just take this quote from the Bible, the book of Matthew chapter 6, verse 22 to 23. The Bible says, the eye, it was Jesus who was talking, so he said the eye is a lamp of the body, and then if your eye is good, your whole body is full of light. If your eye is bad, your whole body is full of darkness. He might have had a spiritual meaning to it, but then literally is very, very true. The eye is a lamp of the body, so it's like a window to the world. So you can just close your eyes right now and see how dark the whole world is. And eventually leaving this, imagine leaving this for the rest of your life, like living that kind of darkness for the rest of your life. Your life, you know that is extremely important. It's extremely important. It is delicate. So you need to care for, we need to care for our eyes.
Okay, so can you mention some of the things that we can do to care for their eyes so that eventually when we get to our old age, I mean, you did mention that certain diseases cannot be prevented because it's related to old age, but then what can we do to maybe not prevent but minimize the impact of such diseases growing up?
Okay, so the eye is just like the rest of the body. So whatever is good for the rest of the body is good for the eye. So you can start talking about your diet, eating balanced diet. So you must eat foods that contain, you know, the nutrients, all the nutrients are the right proportion.
Okay.
But then the eye places specific importance on certain nutrients. So you must take more fruits.
Yeah.
You must take more of fish.
Yeah.
Those carrots, vegetables, and all that is very, very good for the eyes. So.
Okay. So when it comes to your profession, what is your opinion about practice and eye care in Ghana? Do you think that we are creating enough awareness, or do you think that there's enough noise being made around your line of work when it comes to dealing with people and creating more awareness about it?
Well, I would say it's getting better, but we can do more.
Okay.
When you compare Ghana to the rest of the African countries, so let me say West African countries, I think the awareness creation in Ghana is better. It's better because in Ghana there are a lot of optometrists around, but when you look at the surrounding countries, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina, and Togo, they are not optometrists. They are only ophthalmologists, and they are few in number. So they have a lot to do, like consultation. They care for the
because
primary eye care.
we were having this conversation about how there are 3 different eye doctors or people who practice medical care when it comes to the eyes, and we mentioned your line, which the long one, which I cannot pronounce.
The ophthalmologist.
That's the one, and then we have the optician, and then
optometrist.
Yes, and the optometrist. So you are an optometrist. Optometrist. Hey, why is it so hard to pronounce? Okay, so can you just define the three stages or the 3 category that people go for when they want to eventually check their eyes? Because what I knew is an optician, and I think everybody think that, you know, when you want to go and check your eyes, you have to go to an optician, but the optician is actually not a doctor.
Yeah.
So can you actually explain that to us?
So let me just start from the optician.
Okay.
An optician is a technician,
Okay.
and they deal in the glazing, or let's say cutting of lenses, and then dispensing, helping patients after having an examination choose the right pair of glasses, and all that, putting a whole lot of factors into consideration.
Okay.
But then optometrists, ophthalmologists, they are eye doctors.
Okay.
The ophthalmologists, or let me start from optometrists. Optometrists are primary eye care doctors.
Okay.
So usually when you have an eye problem, the first point of call or the first point of contact is an optometrist. You go and see the optometrist. He examines the eye and then checks whatever issue there might be. And then after that, if you need an advanced care, maybe you need surgery or something, he refers you to an ophthalmologist for usually surgery or other forms of advanced care.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And would you say that we have enough of those in Ghana?
Eye doctors in Ghana.
Yes, eye doctors in Ghana.
Well, like I said earlier, it's better in Ghana, but then
when
it's
you
not
say,
enough.
Yeah, but exactly. When you say it's better, I mean, I don't know if you know the statistics,
Yeah.
but do we have enough to cater for maybe everybody? Let's say in the Greater Accra region, the Ashanti region, the Upper East region. Like, do you have enough to cater for every single region here in Ghana?
Well, I'll say one, we are not enough.
Okay.
And then the other issue has to do with the concentration of eye doctors in urban areas. So usually the rural areas, there is a deficit in care when it comes to eye care. And then the number is not enough. If the number is encouraging and then there is enough motivation, those posted to the rural areas will go and then do their work. But then, like you said, there is a lack. There's a lack there. The number is not enough.
Okay, well, there you have it. We are still on the conversation, so do make sure that you send in your experiences when it comes to eye care to our WhatsApp number at 0550-331-511 or live tweet us at MX24GH with the hashtag #TheAM Club. Okay, so now let's continue with the conversation. What do you think that at this particular point, maybe people, the government, need to do to create more awareness when it comes to eye care? Because, I mean, the statistics are quite worrying, and more statistics that I can even give you. So according to, well, at a press briefing at the World Sight Day 2021 that happened a few days ago, Dr. James Adey explained that out of the over 30 million population in Ghana, 329,560 Ghanaians have severe visual impairment, while 579,040 had moderate impairment. So should we be worried? I mean, those are quite a large number.
Yeah, it's worrisome, considering the importance of the eye and then the way it affects those who are blind. As in, it reduces productivity. Even those who are not blind necessarily, people are carrying a whole lot of eye issues around, and then it reduces their productivity, but they don't know.
They don't know, yeah.
There is a case like hyperopia. You have called something latent hyperopia, with that you don't see blurred, and but then you see things clearly. But then it causes a whole lot of headaches, but you might not know it's coming from the eyes. So I think we need to do better. We need to do better.
And what are the things that we can put into place to create more awareness?
Well, it's incumbent on us, the eye professionals, to do as much as we can. Now, the social media is a very good platform to create awareness, so we can do a whole lot of that. And then the government needs to invest more in eye care.
Yeah.
I think the investment in eye care, I would say, is not enough. So I think the government should invest more in eye care because it affects us so much. In Ghana, we are so much last minute people who want to this condition, is it killing the person or
no? Okay,
if it's not killing the person,
we are waiting for it to kill people before we now take action.
Yes. But then when there are a whole lot of blindness or people living with blindness in Ghana, it causes a whole lot of issues like driving. When it comes to driving, causes a whole lot of road accidents. So maybe when you are looking at the cause of road accidents, you have to really place so much importance on the eyes. Yes, it affects us in so many ways. Productivity, the hyperopia I was talking about, it affects a lot of productivity. And people like, oh, I just work for a few hours, I'm tired, I have headaches, I have this kind of eye pains, and you don't know what is wrong. People, sometimes you may not even get eye pains. So you cannot really work long for hours. But then when you see an eye doctor who actually takes his time to diagnose you and then find the right kind of intervention for you, then you see that there is improvement in life. There is improvement in quality of life.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree with you. Okay, so the phone lines are now open. The numbers are showing on your TV screens now. So do make sure that you call and you ask us any question that you want to ask as well. So now, when it comes to technology, I mean, we are in a world of technology now where everybody's on their phones. Every person actually owns a phone, or they're on their laptops, the iPads. Tell us about the consequences of always being on your phone, laptops, iPads, and all these gadgets. What does it do to our eyes? Okay,
so I would say that all these gadgets, they place so much demand on the eyes. So it causes stress. You know, basically the definition of stress is when the demands exceeds the capability. So the eye wasn't made by nature, I would say God, in such a way that it can withstand so much pressure. So when you concentrate so much on near work, or let's say close work, or let's say close task, like using a computer and a phone continuously for hours, it causes a whole lot of stress, and then it causes a whole lot of conditions. It can cause what you call induced myopia, that's induced short-sightedness, and then it can actually worsen myopia. So for the eyes, actually doing more outdoor activities is better for the eyes than doing close work. And then using the computer, it brings into light what you call blue light.
Okay.
People might have heard blue light. What is it? When you talk about blue light, it's just, let me say, another form of light. But it carries high energy. It carries higher energy than other forms of light. And then when you look at blue lights, our phones, our computers, the LED screens, yes, they emit high amount of blue light. And then for now, research has not given a direct effect, like an immediate direct consequence. But then when you look at the proximity, how close you hold the device to your eyes, and then looking at the future, it can be horrific. So
okay, so we have a caller on the line. We have Baffour from Kyei. Hello, Baffour. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, and what's your take on today's topic?
I'm good. So I've been experiencing this eye pain for some days now. My eyes been paining me. Like I wake up in the morning feeling pain like my eyes. I went to the hospital and they were like, they can't see anything, but I keep feeling the pain like daily.
Okay, so you keep feeling pains in both of your eyes or just one of them? I'm acting
Like
as if I'm a doctor right now. Okay, so both of them are just like one.
It's only one, the left eye.
Okay, and you've gone to the doctors and they said that there's nothing. Did you go to an
optometrist?
Yeah, some kind of like, something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that. But okay, so it wasn't necessarily like a specialist for the eye that you just went to a normal medical doctor.
Specialist, like eye specialist.
Okay, I don't know what. Okay, so Raph, do you have anything to say about that?
Well, I would say that he has to make sure that he's going to see a specialist. But I don't want to mention him, but there are so many prominent places that you might think that the workers there, the professionals there, the eye health professionals are eye doctors. Yes. But I'm telling you that there are quacks in the system. Yeah. I'm not saying that person is a quack. And then whenever you see a doctor and then you don't get immediate solution, it means that the doctor is not good enough or the doctor is a quack. But then I just want to chip in this because of the question. There are so many quacks in the system. So when you are going for an eye check, you must have the checks in place that I'm going to see an eye specialist and all that. So apart from that, I'll ask the caller. Can I also ask him?
Yeah. I don't know if he's still online. Hello, Baffour, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to ask that how long have you been having this pain?
Oh, it's been like 3 months now.
Wow.
It comes and it goes, like, sometimes.
Okay, so what intervention did the health practitioner give you?
Okay, so he was like, you see, nothing wrong with my eye, but he gave me some gel, like, and then eye drop that I was using for some time. So I wasn't feeling the pain for some time, but I came home and it started.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I would
I
like to
was
say...
in school.
Okay, so some of the eye conditions are chronic.
Yeah.
So, for instance, when you take a condition like dry eye disease, so you can give you eye pains, and then it's chronic. You can get interventions, but then you have to keep on using the eye drops that were given to you, or so you have to go for review. You have to go for review.
Okay, so let's move on to our next caller. We have Kwamina from Takrade. Hello, Kwamina. How are you?
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. So, what's your take on today's topic?
Right. I just want to ask a question.
Okay.
It is obvious that diabetes is currently on the rise. It's been on the rise for a long time. We don't have a clear-cut policy, but I know that there are diabetic eye tests that are done. I've not heard enough of this being spoken about, and I'm sure that for hundreds and thousands of people who are diabetic, they are not even aware that they have to do these special diabetic eye tests. I want to know from the gentleman, does he know whether especially government hospitals offer these type of tests to diabetics? Thank you.
Okay, so what I would like to say is that whenever you come to see an eye doctor, or let me say, I'm an optometrist, so let me talk from my point of view.
Yeah.
Whenever you come to see an optometrist, whenever any patient at all or any client at all walks in to see an optometrist, the optometrist does general examination.
Okay.
Okay, so he assesses your eyes from the anterior segment, the anterior part, from the black, then the white, the cornea, the sclera.
Yeah.
So he examines the lens up to the back of the eye, which is the retina.
Okay.
So if you have diabetes, one of the manifestations, because something diabetic eye disease, and then mostly it manifests as something called diabetic retinopathy.
Okay.
So that one has to do with when the person has had the diabetes for a long time. Or if the diabetes is poorly controlled. Yes. In that case, it has a whole lot of effect on the eye.
But then I think his question was, are there governmental hospitals that take care of diabetic patients just specifically for their eyes?
Hospitals for diabetic patients specifically for the eyes? Well, I don't think diabetic patients who have eye issues, apart from those who are having those like serious symptoms, they don't need any special care. Basically, when you come, what you tell you is that make sure that your sugar is controlled. Okay, because when the sugar is well controlled, it will not have so much effect on the eye. You know, but diabetes, what it does to the vessels, the general body vessels, is that it causes, let me say, punctures or holes in the vessels, and there are blood vessels in the eyes as well. So if your sugar is well controlled, and the same thing will happen in the eye, it will not have so much effect. So when you come, what you tell you that is that please go and control your sugar. If you are not taking your medications, please go and take. And then we advise you do a lot of eye exercise and all that.
Oh, okay. Now, I think it's a great question because I had a family member who was also diabetic, and they had to always go and check their eyes. So it was part of their checkup to check their eye as well. Yeah. So we have Patrick from Cape Coast on the line. Hello, Patrick.
I'm actually cutting.
Oh, sorry. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You're looking good.
Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. I can't see you. I would have said you're looking good too.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's your take on today's topic?
I actually wanted to make a complaint. I don't know. I've visited an optometric eye, actually. So I just wanted to know if my issue also needs a critical attention or something. I've also been feeling like this pain in my eye for the past 3 months. And then it comes whenever I come in contact with like my phone, a laptop or TV. I just have to reduce the brightness to the lowest level, and then I still feel pain. So I just wanted to know something about it.
Yeah. Okay, so Dr. Raph, what do you have to say about that?
What I would like to say about that is that the patients must visit an optometrist again. And then sometimes when the patients come and then after seeing them for the first time, we ask them to come for review. They don't come again. You don't see them again. So if you have issues with phone light and other forms of light, because something photophobia, could be photophobia, but then there could be an underlying issue as in the cause of the photophobia. So after the optometrist has examined you and then says that he has ruled out all other issues, that you don't have any eye, like any underlying condition, then you can come and see or go to an eye center, go and get anti-blue light glasses. Yes, the ones approved by optometrists. Yes, to help with the eye strain.
Okay, so we have our very last caller on the line. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Benjamin. I'm calling from Central Region.
Hello, Benjamin. Okay, so what's your take on today's topic? Hello? Hello? Okay, I think we've lost Benjamin, but hopefully he calls back. Let me quickly go on our WhatsApp page and read some of the messages. So this message is from Isaac Oti Apia, and he said he's watching from Kumasi. A close friend of his left eye has become smaller than the other. What do you think can be done to prevent the cause, or what is the cause? I cherish her so much.
Okay, so you see, this is from the patients of the sorry, let me say a layman's observation. Yes, there are conditions that can make your eyes smaller because sometimes size is more by, but that one, it causes a whole lot of other issues. But then when there is let me say, proptosis. That's also another condition. One of the eyes can come out a little bit, and then relatively it will appear that the other one is smaller.
It's smaller, yeah.
And there is also ptosis.
Okay.
So I mentioned proptosis,
Yeah.
and I'm now mentioning ptosis.
Ptosis, okay.
Ptosis means the drooping of the eyelid. So
Yeah.
if let's say, your left eyelid droops more
Okay.
than the right,
Yeah.
it will appear that the left eye is smaller.
smaller,
So the
okay.
person will have to go and see an optometrist for
Okay.
him or her to diagnose and then
Okay.
what to do.
All right, so one more before we wrap up the conversation. This person said, good morning. I have my right eye when the left, I don't know what that means, but when the left eye covers or blurred in vision, seeing images in broken parts or like getting more reflection of the light. I'm trying to understand that. Left is also slowly behaving same. And most times I feel so much watery, thickened, fueled. Hey, my dear, please, do you know when you're send us your messages there? Send it so I'll be able to read it. Okay, so he said, at most time, I feel so much watery, thickened fluid and severe itchiness. Am I going blind? Or am I getting introduced to my myopia from TV, computer, phone screens as explained?
We cannot self-diagnose. It's not ideal for you to self-diagnose that this is myopia. But then looking at what the patient, it could be an infection or an eye inflammation, like conjunctivitis or whatever. It could also be another condition. So rightly, the person should go and see a doctor.
A doctor,
An
okay.
eye doctor.
To be honest, the best solution is for you to go and see an optometrist. That, I think that will solve most of everybody's problem there. But Dr. Raphael Baffour, thank you very much for joining us on this conversation. Today is World Sight Day, and thank you for educating us on the things that we should do and things that we should not do when it comes to taking care of our eyesight. And Dr. Raphael Baffour is an optometrist at Lay's Vision Opticals. Thank you very much. And by the way, you're officially an AM Club member, so do feel free to pass by anytime, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, so that's about it for Lifestyle Daily. Coming up, we have today's hashtag Throwback Thursday, and we have amazing throwback games for you that Godwin and I are about to play. So do make sure that you stay tuned.